electronic game of the future.
The Average Gamer Podcast is starting now.
It's only shenanigans.
It's only shenanigans.
We're live, guys.
Welcome to the Average Gamer Podcast. I'm Chris.
I'm David.
And I am Shane, and I wish I was opening a 40, but it's not. It's just Arizona iced tea.
It's just Arizona iced tea and hot fries. And that's
I'm
Drew over there. Drew with the facial hair now. What's with that, Andy?
I don't know. Just not shaving.
Hey-o.
It changed, man.
Well, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna shave till like after spring break.
Classic.
So today it's Hair of the Dog Day. I'm drinking Doggy Claws. Doggy Claws. Doggy Claws.
I have Adam, but it's far
Wait,
from
is
me.
it claws like Santa Claus or claws like the hands?
No, like.
Oh.
So let's get right into it. Oscar predictions.
Oh god.
Who won?
I did.
Chris sweeped it.
Andy sweeped it.
No,
David
you
sweeped
didn't.
it.
I sweeped it.
Chris, you didn't say Lupita.
Lupita? We only did 3.
Oh.
We only did 3. I swept the 3. All we did was Best Picture, which was 12 Years a Slave, which
Yes.
Shane and Chris both guessed, even though we both. Shane, even you were basically the same.
Wait,
across-
what did I guess?
Wait, did I
You guessed
I
American
swept it
Hustle.
too, didn't I?
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then, for Best Actor, Shane and I both guessed Matthew McConaughey.
So stupid.
And we both guessed Jared Leto, didn't we?
Yeah. Well
There
then,
we go.
wait. Well then, I just fucked up because I didn't save it, Shane. I think you and me both swept.
Yeah, we did, because I said all those things.
Yeah. And then Kate Blanchett, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep,
So what do you win?
Shane won
Well,
some hot
it's
five.
a classic slap bet. Remember when you used to slap Shane if he got something wrong?
Oh yeah, do I have
Well, I
to
can
go
get
through
nothing wrong now.
I have to go through the thing. Yeah,
I
Shane
like
didn't
to
do
think-
anything wrong.
I'd like to thank the Academy.
God damn it. Shane, what would your speech be if you won Best Actor?
All right.
There are 3 people I need to thank.
Lupita.
Would you just
Someone to look up to, someone to look forward to, and someone to chase. Or something like that.
Imagine if Shane won Best Actor and he ate hot fries.
He just go.
Pass out.
He'd just go on stage and go,
Oh, fuck, I won. Thanks, Mom.
You got it.
Thanks, Mom.
shout out to Mitch.
And he's still doing that.
Yeah,
Oh,
look,
yes. Okay,
his
so-
thing is I can't find anything. Nobody's having this problem. but
Today's
you.
Average Gamer Podcast Challenge for Shane is if he can actually connect the DC Universe online by the end of the episode. He's been
can't.
trying
It's
for
not gonna happen.
He's been trying for since the
Please.
PS4 launched.
I was looking. I couldn't find anything.
Like it just stays on that screen. It doesn't do anything. I don't
Hashtag-
know. Why does this
Hashtag
shit always happen to me? It's not like I'm doing anything to make it happen.
your nat type.
It's my
Why
nat
don't
type is
you-
the type it's supposed to be.
All right.
Why don't you try, now that this podcast is going to be like 45 minutes or whatever, just delete it and then try to install it again. Like downloading it again.
No.
How long did it take you to download, Shane?
Like an hour or 2.
Either way, the
I
original
mean-
challenge was for you to beat the tutorial, but you can't even connect.
I don't know.
Oh,
You need to
Shane.
forward specific ports on your firewall/router to the game.
Duh.
How do I do that?
No.
It has-
Type in your
no,
default
no.
gateway
That's not-
to the HTML
I didn't have to do
browser.
Yeah, but he's always had issues.
Okay, wait. Can you say those words again? I have to default my router to the ports to connect it to the ports for this
You
game.
have to port forward specific ports via the router setup thing.
Okay, how do I do that?
You have to type in your default gateway into an internet browser.
Okay, I know. Okay, I'm there.
So you have to get your default gateway.
Oh wait, something's happening. Oh, we're
Wait,
back.
what? Oh my god.
The Joker came on the screen, but then it went back to the screen again.
It's the big joke. All right, so news this week.
News
Ready?
this week.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so because this is the Candy Crush News Saga
Ugh.
podcast,
They're valued at like $7.4 billion.
correct, $7.6 billion is their initial public offering is going to be upwards to.
On
For
what
King.
exchange?
For King. New York Stock Exchange, baby, you left too early.
I cannot believe that.
David, you could have done it. David,
No, not that I can't believe, like, oh my god, I could have been on that deal. More like, I can't believe how stupid that is.
Reuters is reporting that the Dublin-based company was expected to price its IPO between $21 and $24 per share, with 22.2 million shares to go around.
Chris, what's my the address number to type into my bar?
Excuse me? I don't even know what those words are.
Ugh.
I don't even know what you're at.
You mean
The
your
address
IP address?
Yeah, that.
You're on a Mac. I can't help you. On Windows, you
No,
would go
it's the
to
same.
Command
No.
Prompt.
No, just
Shane.
tell me. I'm typing it in.
No, Shane, you have to go on a website, like, type into Google, what's my IP address, and it'll
No,
tell
that
you,
won't help
and then you
you.
paste it. Yes, he will.
No, it's probably 192.168.1.1.
I know. That's what I tried. That's what it normally is. But it's not.
Shane, I can't help you. You're
Shane,
on a
call
Mac.
your internet people and tell them your game won't connect.
What? Say I'll probably stay on my router. Doesn't it stay on my router?
No.
Oops. I don't even know what kind of router I have. Maybe that'll tell me.
Gosh.
Your router's in your kitchen?
No.
Shane, if
It's on the
you're on
floor.
Windows or if you're on Windows or Linux, I could tell you, but you're on a Mac. I can't help you.
The numbers are the same.
I don't.
No,
I don't
Shane,
think so.
that's not true. I just did it myself. Go look up online, what's my IP address, and then just type that into your browser.
That
No,
doesn't
see,
give you your default gateway, dude.
Yeah, David. I need to log into my router, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you can just do admin and password or whatever.
Oh, it's 192.168.2.1.
Okay.
Okay, I'm in it.
Of course.
I'm in it. Now what do I do in here?
Oh
I have
my
absolutely
God.
zero clue. If you didn't know, Andy and I just put you on a wild goose chase. We have no clue, Shane. We
But,
just,
but wait, did you make that up? Did you make those words up, or did you read that
no,
somewhere?
no. Like port forwarding is a normal thing, but I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, can you say those words again? So I can look for them.
Port forwarding.
I found it. Port forwarding. I found it.
Oh my
Enter my
God.
password.
Anyways,
That thing's not gonna work. This is terrible.
so
I'm in.
anyways,
I'm in.
King.com is they're happening.
That's crazy. I
And they
cannot
got-
believe they even
Look, I
approved
can-
that deal.
I can.
What?
I have to add games individually.
Shane, you're so out of the loop. It's not even funny.
I don't
I'm
even know
in
what.
the port forwarding tab, and it says add, and I click on that thing, and there's a bunch of games listed.
Okay,
in
DC
alphabetical
Universe,
order.
add
Add
it.
DC Universe and see what happens.
But that game isn't listed.
Oh my
shit.
God.
Need for Speed. Monster Truck Madness 2.
Oh, I just had that one. It's the same thing.
Diablo.
Diablo.
All right, what's the next bit of news?
Watch Dogs has an official release date again.
Of?
As we know, it was delayed. It was supposed to come out last year, but it's coming out
Yes.
May 27th here in the United States and elsewhere, actually. We're all pretty stoked on that. They released a new story trailer to go along with it. It didn't have
Nice.
any gameplay, but that game's probably going to be pretty good.
Probably.
Pretty much the
Oh my
head
God.
writer for Uncharted has left Naughty Dog after 10
Oh.
years and pretty much spearheading the whole entire Uncharted franchise. So we all know the PS4 Uncharted is in development, but she has left, Amy Hennig.
Oh no.
Amy.
Okay, I'm
And-
sorry. I have a question.
Oh.
I need the inbound port number and the private port number.
We don't have it.
Oh.
Shane, add all the ports that Andy just sent you.
You see me ports?
He sent you ports.
Andy, you're gonna like screw him up.
Do you think I should just disable my firewall?
Yes.
Shane, you realize a firewall is a host PC specific item.
No, I'm in my router. Disable the firewall on the
My
router.
apologies, mate. My apologies.
Should
Anyway,
I disable that, or is that bad?
Yeah, just do it. No one's gonna hack you except me.
But it's
Just do it.
So David, basically,
Yes.
the reports were conflicting based on which party the reports came from, as if she left on good terms or not. But basically, it was initially reported that she was boxed out of the company by others.
Yikes.
It says I'm gonna get a bunch of POD and DOS attacks.
Definitely.
What is that?
Yeah. DDoS.
DDoS.
What is a ping of death?
Denial of service attack.
What's a ping of death attack?
Shane, just don't worry about it. Just fucking do it. I don't know.
It's when it's an amplified version where they constantly ping your computer until you can't use it.
Is it safe for me to be turning off of my
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Fuck. My
Do you have firewalls?
No,
Are we like on an AOL chat room?
I know. Do you guys have firewalls?
You're
ASL?
killing me, Shane.
Alright, so Last of Us movie is being produced by the same people
Ooh.
that Evil film.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You don't want a movie?
No.
Well, it is being penned by the head writer
I don't
and
care.
creative director at the actual game.
I don't care.
Why?
I mean,
Because I
I'm
just
kinda-
don't.
I'm kind of glad that it's penned by like the head guy. At least they got that going for him. But I still think it's kind of unnecessary.
Wait.
I'll
You know.
only watch it if Nick Cage is Joel.
That's not
don't
gonna
think-
happen.
I don't think that will happen. The Witcher 3 has been delayed to
Till 2025.
to 2015 because they weren't going to be able to finish that with the quality they expected, which everyone kind of expected. Flappy Bird's considered to be brought back by a developer. That's all I
Yeah.
got. That's all I got for you on that.
I read that as well.
I don't care. Lastly, big games this week. Titanfall
Titanfall.
came out. I got that on PC, but also Dark Souls 2. Did you guys buy your limited edition hardcover and custom limited edition version of the game?
No. No, we didn't.
No, I was going for the computer. I didn't realize the computer release date was later.
You didn't. Shane just left because he disabled his fire.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if you pre-ordered like I did, you got upgraded to the Black Armor edition exclusively. And I also got the limited edition hardcover strategy guide with concept art. Look,
Show me some pages.
you gotta know your enemies.
Oh yeah,
Legit. Here's some maps. There's some maps.
nice.
Should I invite
Yeah.
Shane to this again?
Yeah, you probably should.
Alright.
But it's basically like a yearbook, except for Dark Souls. It's got that same like aura,
Does it smell like a yearbook?
pressure.
Mm.
Pressure.
Hello?
Hello, Shane.
I think I got a DOD attack.
Shane, I was just showing off my limited edition hardcover Dark Souls 2 strategy guide. Look, those are all the enemies I will be fighting as Dapmonia.
Whoa.
Dapmonia.
Okay, well, there's good news and bad news.
Okay.
I turned off my PlayStation and turned it back on and selected the game.
Okay.
And now the screen is blank. Oh, there it is.
Speaking of
Is it gonna
death,
work?
What?
Shane, if it doesn't work in 10 minutes, literally just delete the game and reinstall it. Like,
Buy a new
download
PlayStation
it.
4.
Well,
Yeah,
I did this firewall thing, so maybe.
But
it'll
Shane,
work.
I had to download it. I had to download it like 3 different times, and each time the size file was different. And then one time it had 2 files it downloaded, and then on that one it worked.
Wait, so this happened to you?
Yes.
Or
I
you
just deleted it. I deleted it, and then I just downloaded it again, but it came as 2
is like-
files that second time.
this is like one of those special ABC Live David Blaine specials where you don't know the ending because it's live.
Yes.
Except for
Hey,
it's
just, if it doesn't
showing
work,
at a video
just
game.
delete it.
So if you pre-order the new World of Warcraft, you get an insta boost to level 90.
Insta
I don't-
boost.
I don't
Does anybody want to insta boost with me,
No.
know.
guys?
Isn't the
it'll
whole
be
point
so
of the game
fun.
to play so you can get to certain levels?
What?
Isn't the whole point of the game to play so you can get to levels?
Yeah, but if you've played a guy for years and years who's at level 90, sometimes you don't want to replay him.
Heyo.
But why do you have to start over new?
Because there's different classes.
Oh,
Oh.
Shane, you've played MMOs. You know what you're talking about. Don't play dumb.
well, I
So
never
the other
had
game that
new
came
one.
out, was the South Park Stick of Truth.
How
Andy
far
and
are
I
Stick
you?
of truth. Stick of truth.
Right now it's an all-out war in the school.
Oh, you're not very far.
I am not. I have a job.
True. I'm pretty far.
I have a job. Yeah, so what are your thoughts?
I like it. I mean, it feels like it's a Flash game.
Yeah, because it runs like shit,
Yeah,
is what you mean?
but it
Yeah.
looks exactly like the show. And the jokes are good. I don't know. It's fine. It's fun.
It's definitely good. I just can't believe how shitty it runs at times,
Well, are you on the computer?
which is like a ridiculously gigantic rendered world with like virtually no load times, and then this game where it's like basically 2D graphics walking left and right, and you walk like 2 feet and it's like loading. Drives me insane.
Classic.
Are you on computer?
No,
Oh, it runs fine on the computer.
that makes
I mean,
sense.
it still
Probably
has
should-
loading times, but it's not like.
Even when you get out of loading times, it's like. But no, it's definitely really funny. It's probably like. I mean, it's the best South Park game by far none.
Side note, Shane, what is it doing now?
Nothing.
Okay, so delete the stupid thing and re-download it.
Or I need to put the numbers into the thing so the port will go through.
No, it
Definitely
won't.
just delete the game, dude.
Shane, just delete the game and re-download it. That's what I did and it worked.
Okay, well that's a whole other question. How the F do I do that?
How do you delete?
Triangle. Oh no, you go options. The start button, it's like options, you delete it.
I don't like how the start button's called options.
Yeah, that kind of drives me nuts. Why
It's
would you
really
break something?
annoying.
Like, let's just.
So
start
once you
calling
delete
that
it with your little fucking Cheeto fingers you have there,
Ew! You touch your controller with
Touching
that?
your controller?
No. Because I'm something like this.
Cheeto fingers.
That's- Ew!
Gross.
Okay, now
Anyways, what did you delete it?
yeah, and I have to go re-buy it.
You don't have to buy it. Just go to the PlayStation Store and type in DC Universe and go to the actual DC Universe page thing, whatever, and then download from there. And it'll download like 2 files.
You've already done this, Shane. Look at him play.
Shane, what you also need to do is connect your
Oh my God.
Ethernet
Ethernet wire.
cord
Use an
straight
use a wire.
into your PlayStation, and it'll download in like 30 minutes.
Okay, well
I
that's
feel
not
like
gonna
this is-
happen.
Why?
It's like,
It's too far. There's 3 different things. There's online free-to-play, online origin, online ultimate edition.
Free to
you
play.
want the free one that's for PS4. Make sure you get the PS4 version.
Maybe you downloaded the wrong version, Shane.
Yeah, I bet you downloaded.
Let's see your screen.
the-
How about you turn your screen around and we see what you're seeing, Shane?
If this one says PS4.
Is it free?
Yes, it says PS4, PS in-game, 22.7 gigabytes.
Okay, just download it.
Yes, that one.
Literally, I feel like we're playing Twitch Plays Pokemon Live, but it's
Twitch
With
plays
Shane.
Shane.
Average
Twitch
Gamer
Plays Shane.
Podcast plays
Up,
Shane.
left, up,
Up.
left.
What it feels like. Alright, the last thing I gotta talk about is Cosmos.
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 Yay.
Cosmos?
Hashtag
Like the
Cosmos.
drink?
No, like
Cosmos.
no, the drink.
I read a Cosmo and I drank a Cosmo while watching the Cosmos.
I don't think so.
You're so
That doesn't
trendy.
sound like anything you'd ever do.
Alright,
You
so
got me.
discussion. So did you guys like it?
That was good, I guess.
What's the question?
It was just like every other special
Yeah, I mean,
we've
it's.
It
seen
was fine.
thousands
Well,
of
no,
times.
it's only because this one is like the introduction one to kind of wet your beak. And then once your beak is wet, it'll be the good ones.
But I mean, like, it's
I'm just
literally, like,
expecting
every
Cosmos number 2
What?
with a black guy instead of a white guy.
How dare you? Neil deGrasse Tyson is the
Black.
leader of our ages.
So what's the deal with him? Do people not like him anymore?
I love Neil
I
deGrasse.
think you do.
But wasn't
Right.
he like? Didn't they say like he's not a real scientist or something?
Who said that?
Someone said that because he's just a museum curator and he's actually full of shit.
Whoa, that is not true.
I could just be making this up, but I heard
You're
someone
making it
say
up. He's not a museum curator.
He is.
The fuck? I
The
know. He's not
natural-
a curator. He's the one who runs the Hayden Planetarium.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that. I guess.
He can't.
I could
Bill
do
Nye's
it.
also part of that.
Yeah.
And Carl Sagan was in the past.
Psh, whatever.
It's a lineage.
I don't know where I heard that. I heard it from somewhere. People are like,
Probably some hater. You probably heard it on like haternews.com.
Oh, we can get Bill Nye to join our podcast.
I don't want to.
How?
Andy, Nick Campanella is his manager.
Why? How does Nick Campanella manage Bill Nye the Science?
What's that even entail?
Why is that a thing?
Yeah, why does he need a manager?
Well, because he has to speak at a lot of events.
Yeah, he's a
guess.
Why is
celebrity.
he his manager?
I don't know.
And who's a Nick Campanella?
Yeah, who's Nick
Hold
Campanella?
on, is this the kid who Shane and I rented a room at Bamboozle, and we each had our own bed, and then Shane gave his bed to somebody else?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, who's that?
yeah.
And then from
Wait,
back home.
is that the guy who was in the commercials with the berries and cream, Andy? That guy?
No. That's a different kid.
Okay.
Oh, God.
And so, anyways, for our viewers out there, Drew went to school with the berries and cream guy.
It's true.
Are you ready for Andy's corner?
Andy's corner, do it. Andy's
Okay,
corner.
Andy's corner. Go
All right.
for it.
So from the people that bought you such classics as Tiny Tower
Yes.
comes their new game called Disco Zoo.
Huh.
So,
I like Shane's approving laugh.
So
wait, okay, go ahead. Wait, side note.
Disco Zoo.
Before you get into Disco Stew,
Disco Zoo.
Disco Zoo. Shane, is it downloading?
Yes.
And you have the Ethernet connected to it?
No, that's not gonna happen.
Why?
It's like literally not gonna happen. Like it can't happen.
Why can't it happen?
Because that's way over there, and that's way over there.
Oh, poor Shane. All right, go ahead.
Just go to your
Disco
box
Zoo.
of wires and pull out a long one.
What is
Zoo.
Disco Zoo?
Alright, so Disco Zoo is this game where
Okay.
you
Is this a
start...
review?
What?
Is this a live review?
Sort of. I mean, you
let's hear
start a
it.
zoo, and what you do is, let's say, okay, I'm going to the outback right now trying to find some animals, and so I go, it brings up this little thing, right? There's a bunch of squares, and I
I see a
tap
talking
them,
cartoon.
okay? And see, I found one part of a kangaroo, so now I
Oh.
tap the other parts.
This looks
Oh,
awful.
and now look, I caught a kangaroo, and I add it to my zoo.
What's the disco part?
What's the disco
The
part?
disco part's stupid. It like they all dance so they don't fall asleep.
That sounds like the best part, Andy. That sounds
Yeah, that
like
is
the
the best
game,
part.
the part that sets it apart.
I mean, I
What?
guess.
So,
So
okay,
you
so I have
like the pipe-
so okay,
Go ahead.
so sorry, I have to say something very important. So, as you guys know, I used to work at the New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah.
Based on your analysis that you just made on that game,
Mhm.
$10.2 billion. I think so.
Yeah. Look and see. There's all my kangaroos hopping around.
That
Oh
just
my
looks
God.
awful.
Kill
That
me.
looks like lice.
It's nah. It's fun. It's just one of
I'm
those
an- I'm
games
an
where you do
adult.
something and then you wait and then you do something
Yeah, Andy, we're
again,
adults.
and then you wait. Well, I had to play this because I was at my friend's house. They cooked dinner.
We're your
And
friends.
they made you play it
And
because
we
they cooked
watched,
dinner.
no, and then they were like, oh, let's watch trashy TV. And I
Like what? Like what? I want to hear your opinion
I
of Trash
can't.
TV.
it
What
was
did they watch?
Preacher's
Bachelor.
Daughters.
Oh shit! I wanted to see that. I was
Well,
like,
I hate you. I can't stand
What is
you.
it? What is it?
What is
I
it? I
don't
never
know.
heard of that. I never heard of
It's a
that.
show where
It's a
these
show on Lifetime
three
when
different families,
Yeah.
and there's a preacher dad or mom, and then they have a little daughter, and one of them's like
A
No, like
slut.
little
super good
sluts.
little girl, and one of them had gotten pregnant in the past and is now trying to be good, and then the other one's this girl who's all like, "Nuh-uh, I'm gonna do what I want," and it's awful.
I bet their preacher parents are so proud.
And so while that was going on, I could not watch it anymore, so I downloaded and played Disco Zoo, and now I'm hooked.
So stupid. It's like
Disco Zoo, get it?
this is as stupid as Pocket Frogs, which Shane used to play.
No,
What
this
is
is better than
Pocket
Pocket.
Frog?
This is a
When you-
thousand times. This
When you
is
trade your frog with your friends.
this is the new age Tiny Tower.
No.
I don't.
But-
No.
Better.
Pocket Frogs.
Talk to me when there's a new age Nimble Quest.
I watched
This
The
is the
Voice
people
last
who
night.
did Nimble Quest, homie.
Yeah, but Nimble Quest was good. This ain't.
You don't know that. You've never played.
All right. So now that we're on the topic of shitty television, Shane, Bachelor finale.
Ugh.
What a
There was a
douchebag.
finale already?
Yeah. You already.
Juan Pablo's a douchebag.
Okay, well, spoilers. Let's just throw it out.
spoilers
Go
ahead.
at it.
And pretend we did.
And that dumb girl, all the girls are dumb. The one girl finally became less dumb for a second, but then in the finale she was dumb again.
Shane,
one, Claire?
it's not
Claire.
help at all. I need a synopsis of what happened.
All right. Here, I'll give you a synopsis. There was these two final girls, right?
Okay.
There was like an older one and a younger one. Both are very attractive. Okay, anyways, they all slept with Juan Pablo in the fantasy suite. And Juan Pablo, being a very Hispanic, stereotypical man, I can say this because I'm Hispanic.
Stereotypical Hispanic.
He starts bragging about basically getting laid with the other contestants. And so he says to Claire, who's the older one, he like in private, right? He says something along the lines of I read online. They later revealed. He says to her, he was like, "You were a really good fuck," something like that.
Cool.
And so he said to her, he's like, "Oh, you were a really good fuck." And then he says, "But I know nothing about you." He's like, "I know nothing about you, and you don't know me at all." But he's like, the sex was really good though.
What
And
a
so
nice
she was,
guy.
and so she was obviously offended because she was like, "Oh my God, I'm looking for love." And then the third contestant, when there was three, one of them left because he did the same thing to her. He basically was like, "Yeah, you're my third girl that I've slept with in like 2 days," because they all slept in the fantasy suite. And so she was like, "Oh my God," and she left. So there was these last two girls, and I called it. I said he's gonna pick the younger one because he's super, super stereotypical. He doesn't care about this older one, and so of course he picked the younger one. But he like had this ring in his hand, and she's like, "I love you so much," and she's like confessing like, I love you, Juan Pablo." And he goes, "Oh, I like you a lot," and then he like winks at her. And then he's like, "But you're not getting a ring." And then he gives her a rose. He's like, "Will you accept my final rose?" And she was just like, "The fuck?"
Wait,
Yeah.
but that part you didn't watch the finale, like the after the Rose live reunion?
Yeah, it was even more awkward.
I know,
They
yeah.
were like, because they were like Chris Hansen or whatever, or Chris Harrison, whatever the fucking name is. He's
he hates
like,
Juan Pablo.
he hates him so much because he's like, "Juan Pablo, do you love her? Do you like her?" And Juan Pablo's like, "That's a private matter." And he's like, "Do you like her at all?" And then Juan Pablo's like, "That is my own opinion. I'm private, blah 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 blah." But the girl's
he
like
wants to
clearly
be
like,
private, man. That's why he went on that show. He wants to
yeah.
be
And then so the host is obviously really mad because he's like, "Dude, like you signed up for the show knowing your life wasn't gonna be private, so tell us." And he was like, and then they asked the girl, he's like, "Has he told you he loves you?" And she was like, "No, he hasn't, but his actions speak louder than his words."
Yeah, evidently.
So stupid.
Well, that was great.
Trashy.
No, but then, and like I think he was like fucking with the producers and things because he said that the entire time they were like, "And Juan Pablo has a surprise announcement."
Yeah.
And then Chris Harrison goes, "Okay, Juan Pablo, so like, what's your announcement?" And he goes, "I do not know what you are talking about."
Yeah, he goes, "What announcement? What announcement? What I don't have an announcement. There's nothing."
Was this on the
Announcement.
reunion
What idiot.
or something?
He plays stupid all
Yeah.
the time.
No, for a while I thought he was like really really dumb person, but then I think he's like still a dumb person, but also a douchebag.
Brilliant. Been upgraded.
I thought you were gonna say that he was like a troll, like he was just like screwing with everybody.
Yeah.
No, because I don't think he like knew what he was getting into. I don't think he even knew what it was.
Wasn't he like a former dude?
Yeah, he was a
though?
former dude.
So he knows what he's getting into. He's been on the show twice.
The new Bachelorette though is gonna be really good.
Andy,
Andy.
will you accept this rose?
No. I don't watch trashy TV. It's my principles.
Andy,
Alright, is there anything else, David?
I have big news. I have big
Alright,
news.
David.
Big news.
Okay, ready for this big news?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. 21, 29. Okay. I'm writing down all the. Okay. Anyway. Okay.
Gotcha, nice.
So, the big news is PlayStation 4, Sony Corporation, last year, 2013, announced that they were developing like a virtual reality headset, and then they were going to announce it, but then they didn't. They just kept postponing it. Well, it's been officially, rumoredly announced now.
Officially rumored.
Yes, official rumors by somebody who leaked it from like the team who's working on it, that they are announcing it on March 17th. Like in this time from March 17th to March 21st, like there's this thing they're gonna do this game conference in San Francisco,
Yeah.
and they're announcing this new headset that's like super sleek and it's basically gonna compete with the Oculus Rift. And sources who have used it said that it's like much better graphics and it like looks really really good compared to the Oculus Rift.
Well, I would
And
hope so,
here's-
because it's like an actual company instead of a weird Kickstarter thing.
Yes, and
No.
here's the big news. They already have one game developer who has like been testing it for a long time apparently, and is going to be releasing it with the game. The game being Drive Club.
Oh, well, fuck that game. Have you heard
Yeah, but
bad
it's a
news
pretty,
about that?
but it's a pretty big game. It's not like they're going like, well, we're releasing the virtual reality headset for Tiny Tower.
I guess,
like-
but Drive Club's been in development hell, supposedly. There's been, like, rumors recently they, like, scrapped the whole thing and started over. You know how
Yeah,
it's
they
a
started
launch
over
title.
so they could make it for the mask.
I mean,
Yes.
plausible.
Yes.
For the mask. They make it for the mask.
So, anyways, yeah. So stay tuned next week, viewers, listeners, for the announcement, the
wackos
official
are
announcement.
Sitting in their couch, like not even on the TV anymore, just like with this thing on their face for
Yeah,
like
they're just
hours
gonna
and
sit there
hours.
like this.
Like this.
It'd be
And
terrible.
their hands in their pants.
Well, Shane, imagine this. You can have your little Cheeto fingers like free from having
Yeah,
to do anything.
just Cheeto fingers.
Wait, but how do you
That's true,
control?
Shane.
Huh?
How do you control?
You move
Well,
around.
No, it probably still has a controller you have to use.
Yeah, no,
but,
but I mean, like, the Oculus and everything still has the controller.
but eventually, when they put the sensors in little Neo things, you're like, "Brrr," and then you can just eat Cheetos, hands free.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
It's
But
the
anyway, that's
future
the
gaming.
big announcement because we're all gonna buy it and we're gonna look super cool.
I mean, I'll play it. David,
It
you're
looks-
the only one that's actually used anything like that. You used the
Yeah,
Oculus.
the Oculus Lift was super cool when I tried it out. I liked it a
Supposedly it's
lot.
only gotten better. They've like got rid of the it's not as nauseating as it was before when you first tried it, I guess.
I played 2 games on it. I played one where like you're basically wandering through this forest, and it was like the trippiest thing I've ever done because like you feel like you're in a forest, and like if you like fall from a ledge, your stomach drops for like a second because like your brain does not know what the hell's going on.
Hmm.
And then you can also like fly, and it's like a weird sensation. Then the other game was like a fighting game, and like as you're attacking people, it feels like they're attacking you, so you're like flinching and you look like an idiot. So that's gonna be Shane playing video games in the future. He's gonna be like,
Oh, Shane, where's your download at? What's the status of our challenge?
12%.
That's fine. That's fine.
Well, there's not a number. I'm making that up. It looks like 12%.
Oh.
Oh my god. It looks like 12% from here.
Man.
Alright, does anyone have anything else? Shane, you got anything?
It's either a yes or a no question, really.
Yeah, it's not really hard.
Do I have anything?
What about Survivor,
Celebrity
Shane?
Celebrity gossip.
Celebrity Gossip Corner?
Yeah, celebrity
Joan Rivers-
gossip Shane.
Joan Rivers doesn't care how big Johnny Carson's penis is because she's already seen it.
Shane, did you see Justin Bieber's deposition thing?
Yeah, what a little douche.
What happened?
Yeah, what
He's
happened?
just acting like a little douche.
Okay, what's new? What did he say?
Like, you have to watch it. You're just being
Yeah,
like
it's like-
complete douche. Yeah, you just have to just be like a. I don't know, like
It was like a super douche.
yeah,
super
like,
I
douche.
don't
like
even
that.
know like what we're talking about that he was a douche in.
And a deposition.
For toilet paper thing?
What?
For the
Oh,
toilet
no, for
paper
the-
thing?
For like for one of his paparazzis who hit someone, I think.
Alright.
Classic Biebs.
Well, thanks for that, Shane. You're
The Little People Big World couple separated after 26 years of marriage.
why?
Oh no, little people, whatever they were.
Matt and Amy Roloff.
Why?
What was their show called?
Little People Big World.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry,
Why?
you might be confusing with the little couple. They're still on TV and they're still happily
What
married.
about the little chocolatiers?
Yeah, the little chocolatiers that would be covered in chocolate. They go.
I
How
don't
do
know
they
about-
do?
I don't know about
They,
that
they,
one.
they owned a chocolate shop, but they're little people.
Oh,
It's
that was
outrageous.
too funny. Oh, speaking of we're still in the celebrity garbage, right? This is the celebrity garbage corner.
This is the podcast for that. Yep.
Okay.
My rabbits fell.
So
I gotta wake them
so
up.
apparently the Honey Boo Boo tribe was on what's the
Family Feud.
Family Feud. Okay, so yeah, they were on Family Feud.
Who are they
and
against?
Cake Boss.
Cake Boss.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know, like the New Jersey Cake Boss family
Yeah.
Why'd you say
against Honey Boo Boo. Who?
That
By
is
the
a
way,
matchup.
by the way, who do you think won?
Honey
Cake
Boo Boo.
Boss?
Honey Boo Boo.
No, Cake Boss. I'm not. That wasn't like an ironic question. It was like a very stupid.
You said it with the tone that it would be a trick question. And we
No,
picked
as in like obviously, who do you think won?
I don't know. Honey Boo Boo.
Like one of the things was like
America.
they were like okay, what's one thing that would ruin a wedding? Like, and then the Honey Boo Boo douches like bring in, and then they go, putting dynamite in the cake and blowing it up. And like they were like,
That
no,
would ruin a wedding.
they were
Matt
like,
would do Family
Ready.
Feud now. Is it still Steve Harvey?
yeah, it's still Steve Harvey.
Did he
So,
get
like-
his looks?
Oh, like you guys have to watch it. It was so fucking bad. Like everything they were saying, all their answers, I feel like they were just doing it for TV. Like because they didn't make any sense. Every single question was just like, who's the most likely, blah blah blah, and they go like, mashed potatoes, and like they just like were splurting stupid shit out, and I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. Anyways, so Steve Harvey goes on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Why did my pictures go away?
Okay.
I've always wanted.
Oh, wait, no, wait. Sorry. Let me stop this last train of thought, and then I'll tell you. Steve Harvey goes on a Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and he reveals that basically they have to film like 12 of these episodes in one day. So like just back to back to back to back to back, and usually they're very like on schedule, like precisely. And he said when it got to the Honey Boo Boo episode, they were 45 minutes behind. And then Steve Harvey was like freaking out, and he's like, "Why the fuck haven't we started yet? Like, what is going on here?" And apparently, one of the producers was like, "One of the members of the Honey Boo Boo family, this one named like Pumpkin or Chubbs or Butter, they all have like weird names like that. These are real names. I swear to God. I think it was Pumpkin. They were like, Pumpkin said she can't continue filming until she gets the demand met." And he
What's
was
the
like,
demand?
what? Like what does she want? Like what? And then he goes over to her and she's like, "I'm not gonna continue filming until I get a bowl of corn."
Was it even cream corn or just regular
She
corn?
didn't
I
specify.
love
Apparently,
cream corn.
apparently she just said she would refuse to, like she was gonna refuse to keep filming until
want
they
cream
gave
corn
her
now.
a bowl of fucking corn.
Well, did they?
Well, yeah, did they?
Yeah, apparently they had like the producers apparently were
Well,
like
then
running
who won
around
that
and they
one?
and they were
Who
like
won
they were
that
like,
one?
well, what kind of corn? Like you just get like canned corn? Like what kind of corn does this motherfucker want? But yeah, it was really
won.
weird.
You're all making fun of her, but she won. She got what she won.
She didn't win anything. She won the
She won a bowl
Trashy
of
I want
corn.
a bowl
award.
of corn.
And
Bowl
here's
of
the
corn.
thing. And here's the thing. I've never watched Honey Boo Boo Goes to Texas or whatever that show is called.
Mhm.
Okay,
That's
like
the name.
okay, I was reading like 5 fun facts about the Honey Boo Boo idiots today because I was like, this is interesting. I didn't know they were still relevant. They all have weird names like Sugar Dad and like Big Pumpkin and Chubbs and like Doucher and like anyways,
Douche.
the youngest daughter who's like
Who's five?
17, no, one of the young daughters who's 17 apparently had a baby with like a 40-year-old dude who like raped her and was like in prison or something, or like
Have you
had
never
sex
have
with
you
her.
ever seen the show before? You act like this is
No.
surprising.
It is surprising.
No, this is common knowledge. I love that show.
Oh my god.
You're the
Here's the weird
worst.
part. Andy, because I know Andy hasn't watched it. Here's the weird part.
People Magazine had the scratch and sniff Honey Boo Boo thing, so you could watch it along with the permission.
Ew.
What? I've never heard of that.
Ew! What the fuck?
Was it
It was
like,
a
were they
little
like
card.
showing off some feet?
There was a little card in the magazine, and like it was scratch and sniff, and like the number would come up on the screen, and you had to scratch it and sniff it, and it would be like one was like train, one was like feet, one was like butter.
Ew. Oh
What
god.
happened? I heard back in
Anyways,
the day they had
so
TGIF and you got
This
glasses.
17-year-old white trash girl who's on that show, who's the sister of Honey Boo Boo, who had a child with like a 40-year-old dude. The baby has 6 fingers on one hand. It's like it has like an
What?
extra thumb growing out of its like hand. It's
Yeah,
super
but they-
fucking weird.
Yeah, but they
Because they're all like inbred.
But no, it's not because they're inbred. People have 6 thumbs all the time, but they usually get them cut off. But they didn't
They
want
got
to.
6
love it
thumbs
way
all the
it is.
time.
6 thumbs.
Yeah, but they chose not to cut it off.
Yeah, because they
So
love her for the way
imagine
she
that
is.
little trashy, like they get trashier every generation. Like Honey Boo Boo's like the trashiest one of them all. So like the next generation, this stupid thing with like 6 fingers is gonna be like.
It's gonna be
Like-
Honey or Boo Boo.
The
Honey or
honeyest
Boo Boo?
boo-boo.
But Mama June
Boo
is
with
such
more
a good
honey.
mother.
Mama June, shut up, Shane.
She is.
She's got a good trust
Speaking
fund
of-
for the kids.
Speaking of Mother June, I just remember one of the questions they did on Family Feud.
Rosie
They said,
O'Donnell offered to buy them a new house, because she felt bad for them, and Mama June said, "No, we love our house. We don't want anything from you."
one of the
Amen.
questions they had on Family Feud was, what is one thing parents tell their kids to stop picking at? Mother June, this fat blob of a human, says, toe jam! Like if that's like a common thing that parents are like, yo, little
What is-
baby, stop picking your toe jam!
What is toe jam?
Exactly. And then Steve
Okay.
Harvey was like, toe jam, what's toe jam? And then all the like the boo boos were like laughing and they were like, oh, like we'll show you toe jam after the show.
I don't want that at all.
You guys have to watch it. It was the trashiest
No.
episode I've ever seen.
What,
What?
Andy?
I think Andy has celebrity gossip. What is it, Andy?
No, I'm saying I don't have to watch anything.
Oh,
I don't watch trash
Shane,
TV.
Shane, any more trash? Any more laundry?
No, but I really want to meet Steve Harvey, but I never have.
I've never met him either.
On that
But-
note,
No, but he works in my building. His show's in my building.
What?
well, why haven't you met him?
'Cause I've
Yeah,
never
what?
seen him before.
Wait,
Shane,
Shane,
you have
what?
gone places.
What?
The Family Feud is taped in your building?
Yeah, I work in the NBC building, and he tapes in there.
Why don't you ever tell us that?
You never tell us this shit. What? I had no
All
idea
you ever
about
tell us
this.
is like, last night I ate cheese fries at a place and it was fun.
And you know who else tapes there? Judge Mathis.
Shane, you're a celebrity.
Shane, but have you gone to his show taping?
No,
Why? Because
I'm,
you used to do that like on a lunch break.
I don't. Maybe I should.
Maybe
Maybe
you
I should
should.
take-
Maybe
day off.
you
You're
should.
like, Chicago sucks. There's nothing to do here. Oh, by
I
the way,
work with
Steve
Steve
Harvey
Harvey.
works in my building.
I work with Steve Harvey. It sucks, you. Kind of does suck.
Oh my gosh. Shane.
His talk show gets filmed there, not Family Feud.
No, it's talk show.
Yeah.
What the hell does he say on his talk show?
Oh.
I didn't know he had a talk show. What's he talk about?
And
Honey
he has like
Boo
a,
Boo.
the talk show. I don't know.
All right, Shane. So what's the final count on DC Universe?
20%.
Oh.
You've already said that.
I said
He said
12.
12. So
Uh,
it doubled. Good.
You want to look at
Shane,
the
what
bar?
floor is your office
Yeah,
on?
yeah, yeah. Let's see the
The
bar.
5th? No, not. This is the 9th.
Let's see
Oh,
the
that's not
bar.
very high up.
No, there's only like 30 or 40 floors in there. I don't know.
Shane, let's see the bar.
Show us the bar and we're ending it. Wow.
I can't see.
That
We have to
hell-
click on his
that hell-
little thing.
Yeah, I can't see
Yeah,
it
that
all.
looks like a 20% if I've ever seen one.
Wait, no, Shane, go to your downloads. Go to like the home screen. Go to downloads and see if there's 2 files.
Huh?
Toe jam.
Where? Where?
Holy shit, dude.
Toe
The
Jam!
downloads.
Okay, first of all, it's not an option on my home screen.
No, you go up, dude. Click up.
Notifications?
Yeah.
Yes, downloads and time notifications.
Yeah, there's 2 files. There wasn't
There's
last
2?
time. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the right thing, Shane.
That's good or bad? That's good.
That's a good thing.
All right.
So the entire wait, so David, so that happened to you where it was stuck on that screen?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me that when I first told you what the issue was like 3 weeks ago?
Because I only figured it out the other day when we played all together, and I
That
had my
was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that was like 2 weeks ago.
oh.
I'm gonna play FIFA,
Shane.
FIFA over and
Here's
over
the
and
thing.
over.
Here's the thing. All of our characters are like kind of badass. They're like super kind of cool looking.
Okay, well,
So
I
you have
need
to-
you each to send me pictures of your individual characters so I can make one that matches.
No, you're not allowed.
I have to
Get
join.
in the game. You're not allowed.
He's not allowed to what?
See yours until he gets in the game.
Oh.
Even that's the worst character I've ever
No,
seen.
it's not. It looks
I'm
like
saying
I
you
look
have
like I look like a Miami Vice superhero.
No,
Is there a-
you look like a Miami Vice shady car dealer.
He even goes like this.
But I have a book bag and thick glasses.
like a Puerto
Oh,
Rican.
yeah, I forgot you added the book bag.
I always
is-
had the book bag, but like I had a big puffy jacket on top of it, so you could
Hold
never
on,
see
is there?
it.
I don't really know how this works. I haven't played it. Is there a certain like power or person or thing
Yes,
that
you should be
Yes,
a healing
yes.
person.
A what?
Healing.
No,
But
don't
then
be a
it-
healer.
But then I can't fly.
You can fly.
I mean, they're both flying.
So okay, so Shane,
Around.
so you pick like your body type, and then you pick like your one like superpower. So like you're like no, you pick your athletic ability. So it's like either flying, acrobats, or like super speed.
Fly.
then-
of course.
Yeah, we're all flying except for
I'm
Chris,
not.
who's like crawling,
Mine-
man.
I can climb. I'm like Spider-Man.
Yeah, but why
Yeah.
climb when you can just go up there?
Because it's I wanted to be different.
Oh. Okay, so I'm a.
And then you
also do
pick
that.
like your power, so it could be like ice, fire, telekinesis.
Should I pick one of those, a certain one?
You should pick whatever one has healing attached to it.
No, healing is boring.
We need
Yeah.
a healer. Do you
Need
not
a
know how
healer.
MMOs work?
Can't you just Okay, wait.
But we have soda too. I have like 6 cans of soda.
Can we get houses? Can we live somewhere?
No.
We don't know.
Yeah,
yet.
you know, yes you can, because I played a little bit after you guys all left. And
No.
mission, yes, and then the next mission, you know, okay, no, you know how you guys were
I'm
doing
looking
that
it up
one?
right now.
Yes, it's not called a house, Andy. It's called like a dugout or something,
Hideout?
a hideout.
A dugout.
Anyways,
Called a
no, Andy, you know that mission that it told you to go to like the big space, and you're like, it's like for your character specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
There's two
once
of
you're
them.
there, they give you a ticket to choose like where you want to live. So like we can all choose the exact same place, so we'll have like the same apartment thing. I think.
I don't think so.
Yes, dude, it's called like a dugout.
How do I know
We
what
can play it
world
right
to go
after
to?
this, and I'll show you. What, Shane?
How do I know what server to go to so I can find you guys?
Just the PvP
We just
one.
invite you. We invite
Maybe
you.
what?
It
Go
doesn't
to
work like that.
PvE.
Yeah, as long as you
PvE.
say PvE, you're just splashed
And
on
be
a
a hero.
server, so then you have to phase into ours.
And be a
Oh.
hero.
And Shane, you have to go to
Hero.
A hero?
A hero.
Gotham. He wants to go to Gotham.
Go to Gotham.
no,
trust me,
no,
go
no,
to
don't, no,
Gotham.
no, 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 no.
Go to Gotham.
Shane, don't go to Gotham.
Shane.
Go to
Andy and I are in
Metropolis.
Gotham.
No, you
Please.
guys aren't. You guys are in Metropolis with me right now.
Listen,
Yeah, and I'm
No,
not,
okay,
we're
Shane,
immediately
Shane.
going back to Gotham.
Let me
Oh,
cover
Gotham
you.
is stupid.
Let
No,
me
we
cover
not.
you what happened, Shane.
Can we not just
Stop.
go to all of them?
We can,
Yeah,
but listen.
Man.
You start in a certain area. Andy and I start in Gotham, and David picks Superman, so he started in Metropolis. And we're in Gotham. We're having like a lot of fun, and then
We're
David
fighting
pops
having a
like
lot of fun,
these
too.
junky people,
David
big
pops up
junky
as-
brutes.
Yeah, where it's like really cool, and then David pops up in his stupid ass outfit and glasses. And he's
You
like,
have no
"Come to
idea
my
how dumb he
place."
looks.
He's literally Shady goes, "Come to my place and we'll fight monkeys." And then we go over there, and sure enough, all we do is fight monkeys.
We
And
fight
people,
monkeys, like
people dressed
legit
up as bee
gorillas,
people.
and bee people
Why?
who just fly around making
don't-
bee puns the whole time.
Yeah, because Superman's world is like so stupid.
Yeah,
No,
it's
literally,
awful.
Shane, all we did is we go, and there's these people dressed up like bees, and every time you kill them, they go, "Oh, it stings."
That stings.
Wait, are those the only two places?
No, I think there's
No,
another
there's-
one.
There's another one, but it was just
Oh
so
god.
bad.
But all the bee
So
puns.
lame.
Listen, but if you had a let's play, what would you think people rather see? Like, oh, they're fighting brutes. How cool. Or that stings, and like monkey men. Like people clearly are gonna be like, holy
It
shit.
just didn't make any sense.
Of course, that's what makes it so good.
Well,
can't
I
wait for-
picked 3 quotes and they just
do I have to
repeated
wait
it
for
over and
both?
over.
Do I have to wait for both of these files to download?
Yes.
Well, one says 39 minutes left and one says 112.
It'll probably speed up. I don't know.
It'll probably speed
Anyway.
up.
I have to pee
All
really
right.
badly, so.
This was a successful podcast. I'm stopping it here.
Okay, bye.
Alright.